All three of us are here. Cameron is back from space.
I'm back.
He was at the all white party with all the athletes and stuff. That's why it's all white everything right now.
He parked his rocket somewhere downtown. He was able to make it. Cam, how you been doing, bro?
Good. I'm glad to be back. It's been a cool one. It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks I
He was
missed.
linked to the 2016 Cavs reunion vacation as well.
That's
yeah,
right.
you were golfing with him, right? Yeah, I thought I
That's
seen you in the
right.
picture.
That's right. There, my boy K Love.
And J.R. Smith, he
Nah,
had
White's
some
on.
golf tips.
Hey, he said
Hey,
it.
cut the recording. We're gonna start this again.
Y'all started all this shit.
No, he started all that shit.
I didn't start nothing.
Oh, my fault. I just said you were in space. That's kind of where you were. Anyways, have a quick opening to get to. If you had to put $100 on one of these, right? Figment of imagination, not real $100 out of your pocketbooks. You know what I'm saying? So you can feel a little dangerous whenever you answer these questions. But we are going to start the show off with, if you had to put $100 on, who would you put your $100 on right now to win the main event of WrestleMania?
Obafemi.
I would say
Randy Orton. I'm calling it.
Roman Reigns.
Okay.
It's not.
I think the ruler's taking down the Roman Empire.
It probably, but we'll see. Because I mean, we'll see. But those are actually three solid names. Like, I can see any of the three. That's a good start. Good to start. If you had to put $100 on the number one pound for pound fighter this time next August, who you putting it on?
The UFC.
Yes.
This time next year, so a year from now.
Yeah.
Yep.
This might be a tough.
Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, I was like, give me Islam Makhachev. Okay.
Now, hey, Ian.
I'll throw a wild card out there. Gable Stevenson.
Damn, that fast? Okay.
That fast? You gotta.
No, you're not wrong.
Three more fights on the board.
All the hype around him. Dana, you don't think Dana's gonna push that quick like he did Sean O'Malley?
Mm-hmm.
Or Bo Nickel until he lost.
Or Alex Pereira?
Bro, I could see Dana right now.
Alex Pereira had 3 fights before he fought Izzy, right?
Yeah. Yep. I can see Dana White right now looking at Hokit and Gable Stevenson as Hulk Hogan versus Randy Savage at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Bro, and they're both Americans. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he's gonna push that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. Isaiah, you stick with Islam too?
Islam. Okay. Yeah.
I was just making sure. I mean, just making sure you weren't gonna say like Ilya or
Ian Machado,
Corey Sandhagen. You say Ian is gonna knock out who? Hey, we saved the hottest takes for the end of the show now. So I know you were in space and in Mars and stuff, but you saved that. No, we're gonna revisit that at the end. Just remind me, Isaiah. I need you to check that. But anyways,
okay.
If you had to put $100 right now on the Super Bowl winner, who would you put it on?
No, never mind.
$100.
Yeah,
that's a big bet.
It ain't no big bet. You was trying to do like $500 for fantasy.
No, I was not.
Yeah. He said put 1,000 in the pot.
I said,
damn. If we're gonna raise it, why not raise it and make it worth it?
Shit, that's what I'm saying. See, listeners, we told y'all Cam was in. He was in space, and bro, I'm telling you, he came back and sold some moon rocks, and he wanted us to go from 25 to 150 million.
Oh my god.
I said, bro, I can't mortgage the house on fantasy football.
Good God, bro, but nah. Who would you say, Cam?
Give me the Rams.
The Rams. That's not a bad bet. I mean, honestly, with Aaron Donald, probably
it's a safe bet.
I just put $100 on Gable Stevenson.
Yeah,
that's about as far out as you can get.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Isaiah, who you got? The Dolphins.
I know my limitations.
Hey, there's a team.
Hey, man, you call me crazy. This is going to be my hot take of the day. I know we do it at the end of the day, but give me the Dallas Cowboys.
Then save the rant for it and wait until the end. I know there's a lot of people happy to hear that. For me, if I had to put $100 right now, I would put $100 on The
Don't say
Pittsburgh
it.
Steelers.
Pittsburgh
Bro, what
Steelers.
are we doing here, bro? What are we doing? If it's not $100 of mine and it's not finna make, I'm putting I know it's not my money no more. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to do it out of principle. I'm putting that $100 on the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro.
You got to give that money to the Lord at that point, Marlon.
That's where it's going because it's probably not going to be on mine. I'm playing, bro. It's August. The Steelers are winning the Super Bowl. Here we go. Anyways,
Okay.
$100 on the NBA Finals champ.
The Philadelphia 76ers.
I want to say it's a safe bet. That's like the NBA equivalent of the Rams. So go eat that pause. I'm
My
not
face
going
is
to
like that because
I really truthfully do, like, for my Lakers fans out there too, I want to say the Lakers, but I just waste my bias on the Steelers and I can't be stupid twice. So as much as I do think the Lakers can get hot, I'm not going to put that $100 on it because I just wasted $100 on the Steelers too. Give me
take your time.
the Boston. No, I couldn't do that. I'm sorry. Nah, give me the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Seems pretty safe to me.
Man,
Give me the Washington Wizards.
There you
I'll
go.
save it.
That's
I'll
how
save
you
it for the
switch it
end.
up.
I'll save it for the end. Why I'm going
And
Washington.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, $100 on Washington at the end.
a little birdie told me that there could be a possible reunion in the NBA down in Houston
Russ and KD.
between Russ and KD. So, with that being said, give me the Oklahoma City Thunder.
There you go. There you go.
The new one or the old one? Because that's what Houston is. Steve-O's down there too, ain't he?
Is he still on contract? He was last year. He was
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
he got
sure Steve-O.
hurt.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Steve-O's still on contract down there.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
They may fuck
I
around and have
like-
Jeff Green.
I like
Fuck
if
it.
they get Russ and Russ plays like point guard Russ and not like hero Russ. I mean, I like because that's all they were missing last year was a point guard. I feel
Low
like
key.
somebody
Low
can bring the
key.
ball up. And I like a lot of the other pieces they have. So I mean, I don't like them to win the finals, but I like them to be a lot more competitive.
That's trash, bro. Houston is trash. LA. Y'all know what time it is. All right, bro.
The Clippers, yeah, they do.
We doing that. We doing that early. This early, 7 minutes into the podcast, Isaiah. We doing that right now. Miami, bro. The Dolphins. Malik. That's not enough.
I mean, I know it's not enough. I'm
Yeah.
a realist, baby.
Wemby.
Okay,
That's
well,
not enough. Y'all spent y'all's money on Tobias Harris. You know what time
money
it
well
is.
spent, baby.
Money well spent until the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Exactly.
Tobias is giving you in the playoffs. He's giving you 20 or 2. There's no in between.
Sounds like Jason Tatum one year.
Oof. Side step 3, baby.
I'm just kidding.
All right. Let's keep it pushing so we can talk about some NFL. Obviously, we saw on Thursday, Kenny Pickett versus Carson Beck. Carson Beck
What a
looked well.
show.
Yeah, Carson Beck looked well. We can quickly, a couple minutes, talk about the first preseason game. What'd y'all think of? Who stood out to you? Who were you? Because to me, Carson looked good, but in first preseason game, like I've seen
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett light it up in the preseason. I was more impressed with the King kid, the quarterback from
Haynes King?
Haynes King.
Mhm.
Brother,
What a gamer.
brother,
What a game.
You could see the improvements with the offense and how it moved down the field as soon as he came in for Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
The second.
Really, he did a good job of because the biggest question mark with Haynes King was being in Georgia Tech. Like, he ran the ball a lot, and so they didn't know how he would look as a passer. But I think they didn't give him a lot of complex reads and stuff. It's like, hey, if your first read's not there, maybe look to your second. If you don't have your second read, get out.
Take off, ball. Do what
He
you
said-
do.
Dude, bro, I've been watching that too.
With the OG?
Just getting
Yeah.
hyped up. Like, I just watched the whole first season again. Sit him.
He said, "Hey, John, if your first read ain't there, just take off. You do what you do."
But no, honestly, to me, I liked the receiver for the Cardinals. I think his name was like Jalen Brooks or something. He made that really tough catch where Carson essentially gave him a hospital ball. That deep ball that he caught and immediately got lit up. I think he ended the night with like, bro, he ended the night with like 5 catches and like 105. Like he was making over the middle catches. He had, I think, two. He caught two deep balls. Like Carson Beck, he looked good for being in college for 5 years, going to the NFL. Like the maturity and the poise. I'm not trying to throw no shade. I mean, it's just it is what it is. He was in
Nah,
college
you're
for
right.
5 years,
You're right. I
so
mean, I wasn't that impressed with him. Like I said, I
yeah.
thought he should do what he should do. Like
Mhm.
that's what I expected from him. And
And
yeah,
shout out to AJ Dillon too.
yeah, for real. I forgot he was in the
That
league.
was random. Yeah.
What I will say though is like you said, it's all cool Carson throwing those hospital balls until Herb Dean is the ref, and then it's over with. And then it's
Yeah,
over with.
he might get
Yeah.
somebody killed.
Ken,
I
what you
mean,
think
That was,
of?
overall,
Yeah,
that was
go ahead.
probably my
go ahead.
take was like I felt like the refs let them play like old school football. Like
Yeah.
like mid season, I don't know who the safety was that killed that receiver on that ball that Isaiah's talking about, but mid season he's in prison.
I mean,
that's him.
he launched with nothing but the crown of his
Yeah,
helmet into his chin,
Just
that
like
and
the
I
looked
was
good
like
old
like,
days.
"Oh,
Major Wright on Manny Johnson.
Man,
yeah,
good times.
And,
man." He said, "I didn't
but
even
no,
want the football. I
I,
wanted him."
I
Pause.
I was impressed. I was impressed with the quarterbacks just because historically, first year quarterbacks, rookie quarterbacks in their first preseason start are super shaky. Hall of Fame game or not, they're always shaky. Like they're hesitant on decisions, on reads, and they don't just drop back and fire like that. They try to be extra safe with the ball, and then that ends up resulting in bad decisions, bad throws, picks. So just watching watching the quarterbacks process and make quick decisions and trust their what they're seeing. That was kind of I was like, wow, this. I mean, it was impressive to me because I'm used to it being the game being so bad, the Hall of Fame game, just
Yeah,
so bad that it's hard to
and a
watch. But
lot
you
of
could actually sit and
scoring.
watch
Yeah,
that. Like
it was
that
entertaining.
was actually entertaining. Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's. I also think that's due to the change of football, like because it's not
Mhm.
just run, throw, run, throw,
yeah,
run, throw, and it's more complex offenses and more complex defenses. It means that we do get to see it regardless of the type of play that we see, because like there's a lot. Like honestly, I know what you meant to when you said the quarterbacks impressed you. I know you weren't talking about Kenny Pickett, even though he
oh, dude, I
impressed
love
me.
Kenny Pickett.
God,
That's
that
why I
dude is
texted
not,
y'all.
bro. He has not
Ah,
He
grown
was one
at
glove
all.
Kenny. It was weird. I didn't see
Pittsburgh
Kenny two
Steelers
gloves.
single greatest first round pick ever.
Jesus Christ, bro. And we've had a lot of doozies from 2010 now. It's sad, but he has not progressed as a quarterback since he
No,
was drafted. Haynes King looked well. Carson Beck did too, but I'm impressed with where they are right now. Right?
mm,
Mhm.
They just started training camp like a week and a half ago. So
Yeah.
what I've seen from them, I'm impressed by. I'm now already curious on how are they going to look going forward when
yeah,
these
week
defenses
two
start to
when the
when these
tape's out.
defenses start to get more
Yeah.
complex and they start picking up on some of your stuff. How does it
hmm
look? Um, but do you guys before we keep it pushing in the NFL topics, do you guys think that Carson Beck has a shot to start Week 1, or
No,
you think
No.
they're going
that's the
Jacoby
crazy
Brissett?
thing to me was I was kind of just reading around and listening to like the radio and stuff, and everybody's already closing the door on the competition. And I'm like, it's one game. Like
It
now
gets
tape's out.
3s, 4s, and
Yeah,
5s.
like it's the Hall of Fame game. Like let's calm down. I mean, it was impressive, but let's calm
Well,
down.
the
I'd
biggest
still take
thing
Jacoby Brissett.
the biggest thing too, man, is that those corners for Carolina, they probably about to get cut because he was. I mean, they were just getting roasted on one-on-one coverage. Like no, no. I mean, they had safety help over the top on a couple of those plays, but like there's some people that they're probably cussing those dudes out on both sides of like the teams, like for their defense, because putting up that many points, yeah, it's the Hall of Fame game. It's guys that are undrafted or guys that are really trying to make their way, but Dude, it opened up midway through the second quarter, and it didn't stop until the game was over. I mean, for the first couple of possessions, it was like, yeah, this looks rough. But whenever they put together a 98-yard drive, somebody's going to get talked to. Um, Overall, though, yeah, I definitely think it was an entertaining game, and it was cool to see, them interview um, some of the Hall of Fame inductees like Drew Brees and Luke Kuechly has lost like 100 pounds. I feel like that dude didn't.
Duh.
Dude, it's just he looked so weird.
He
He looked
doesn't
so
need to be that big
small.
no more. Pause. Yeah.
I know.
What's the point
He
of
looked
having all
so
that muscle?
well. I mean, Greg Olson still looked like he could put the pads on, but Luke Kuechly was like, "No, dude, I sell insurance now. All right, full on." It's weird to see those guys like that, but yeah, I agree. There's defense is gonna have to improve in the next couple of preseason games, or a lot of guys are bid to get.
I doubt it. Defenses tend to start slow, anyways. I think we see it. Like that's why in fantasy you see a bunch of running backs have crazy week 1s through 4s or week 1s through 5s. Same thing for quarterbacks and receivers, and then they fall off a cliff. Defenses usually start slow in the season. Tape gets put out. They see what you're doing this year, and then they stop it. And so a lot of it is that. Like I expect to see there's a lot of the time that we as fans get tricked after 6-7 weeks into the season because one quarterback looks like an MVP, and then something happens, and then they fall off a cliff. Is Carson Beck going to hit his cliff? Because I think the Steelers have the best quarterback from the draft, and I'm gonna stand on that. $100
No
on that
comment.
too.
No
Anyways,
comment.
so what are y'all most excited about in the preseason? You guys most excited, like, you know what I'm saying, like quarterback competitions, contracts, training camp injuries, which that's crazy. But like,
I know
what are some of the
there's been a
stuff that
lot
you
of
guys
those
are looking
already.
for? Yeah, there's been a lot of injuries. Is there anybody that you guys think a young player that's going to break out? You guys like what are y'all most interested about since football is back?
I mean, there's a lot, man. I mean, there's n- new faces and new places to start with. What are they going to look like in a different offense or a different defense? Is Aaron Donald going to come back? I almost put like $20 on Aaron Donald coming back because that is a betting odd. Low key, I'm like, I feel like he is, but I didn't do it yet. Um, no, I'm excited really to see how Isaiah likely looks as a tight end one, and how um, Harbaugh is going to improve the Giants right now. I think that's some of the biggest hype going into it. Also, which rookies are really going to this rookie class? I wouldn't say that there's just like a ton of hype behind it, but a lot of players on the defensive side of the ball got drafted in the first round, got drafted early. What do they look like? And are they going to have their welcome to the NFL moment? Um, of course, the
Probably.
returning champs, they're going to look a lot different without Kenneth Walker. They lost some people in the secondary too. So, how big is their fall off going to be, or are they not going to miss a step? Right now, Hard Knocks is on. It comes on every Tuesday, and that's one of the things that they mentioned. Like, yeah, we lost a lot of people on the defensive side of the ball. We lost Kenneth Walker. Like, we're gonna have to get better. But their rookie running back, he looks like a shifty second coming of Kenneth Walker. I mean, yes, it's training camp, but that dude is fast, bro. Like you watch him run, that dude is fast. Jadarian Price is somebody to kind of look out for. But
Take him in the fourth
overall,
round.
it's nah. I'm gonna wait till like
There
the
you go.
10th.
There you
I'm
go.
excited for I'm excited to see Jameer Gibbs as RB1.
Yeah, facts.
Standalone, every down back. I'm excited to see um, because like like Isaiah said, it's just training camp and it's only been a few days, but Ruben Bain has been absolutely obliterating the All Pro left tackle on their team every rep, and there's so much coming out from that camp about Ruben Bain, which I thought was odd because I
I
wasn't
didn't think
that
he'd
high
fall
on him
that
in the
far.
draft. I wasn't that high on him in the draft, but that's just me. I didn't watch a lot of him in college. I just didn't understand the hype, but uh, um, I'm excited to watch the Chiefs continue to die. I'll just die.
God.
This all
These-
started
this-
because somebody
this-
came after me.
Does
That's it.
Kansas City play Jacksonville this year?
No,
I don't think so.
they do.
Okay, I was gonna say because that game is gonna be very highly anticipated because if they if the
No.
Jaguars get crushed, boy, howdy.
No, we took care of them last year.
There's some quarterback competitions. There's some teams that I'm looking at to see, hey, are you finally going to take a step forward? We've been waiting on you. Tampa, what's going to happen with Baker? What's going to happen with Vita Vea? There's some contracts that I'm looking at to see if people are going to sign or start to. But I'm just glad that football's back, honestly. Like, I'm just, at this point, I'm like, man, now I can stop acting like I'm interested in other things. And then you just got to focus on that because,
We
we
got like a 2-month layoff really between the end of the NBA finals and like when football is.
it feels
really
longer than
back.
that. And even then in the NBA finals, bro, there's still you get a game every 3 or 4 days, so it's still
Yeah.
boring. But yeah. Okay, so Cam, if you were to say which contender is already in trouble, you're going. Do you think the Chiefs are even a contender? You think national
No,
media thinks
yeah,
they're a
no.
contender? Okay.
They're not a
Well,
contender.
which contender do you think right now is at risk in the NFL?
It's at risk.
I think it's the Steelers because they're the greatest team in the league right now.
They're the greatest
Right
football
now,
team in
and
the
like
world. The Pittsburgh
maybe in the
Steelers.
future they won't be, but right now the Pittsburgh
I
Steelers
mean,
are the best.
seriously.
I'm
Pittsburgh
obviously joking
Steelers.
because the Chiefs are contenders. I just, yeah,
You
I'm,
trying to gaslight
what's
people?
understood doesn't need to be said.
Facts.
But everybody else has them as contenders. That's fine. That's
I
my
do.
ignorance.
I
That's
do.
my ignorance. I'm willing to admit that. But as far as like teams I consider contenders or I vaguely agree with the public, I would say Green Bay, just because I feel like that division is so deep. Like, and I'm just not a Jordan Love guy. He doesn't really wow me at all. Caleb Williams, I feel like wows me quite a bit, and there's a lot of upside in that in the Chicago's roster. I think Detroit's pretty steady now, and I talked to Isaiah about this a little bit on Friday, but I'm a believer in what Minnesota's fixing to do, just because I believe in Kevin O'Connell. People can say what they want about Kyler Murray, but Sam Darnold was absolute cheeks before he got to Minnesota, and now he's a Super Bowl champion. So and
He
and
also
Kyler Murray,
real
I
quick.
feel like is twice.
He
the talent.
helped Kirko.
And
He helped.
who was before Kirko? God dang it, played it. I'm gonna have to ask Kel Bonson off camera.
Kel Bonson.
Yeah.
Hey, Kel.
Hey,
Hey, can you
Kel,
look
pull
that up? What was it? What was the question?
Yeah, go ahead. No,
Quarterback
Who?
at Minnesota before
Case
Teddy
Keenum?
Bridgewater.
Case Keenum.
Case Keenum.
The one that threw
Case Keenum.
the
to
miracle
Stephon
in
Diggs,
Minnesota
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had a really good year.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, like a
appreciate that,
really
Kel.
good year. So I think he's the quarterback whisperer at the NFL. That's my opinion. So I think Kyler's gonna do well.
Light it up.
Throwing to Jay Jettas and Jordan Addison and
TJ Hawkinson.
JJ. Oh my God, Jaquan Jennings.
no, Jawan Jennings. Yeah,
Jawan,
Jawan
yeah, I said
Jennings.
Jaquan. My fault.
yeah.
Bro, I'm just throwing names
so
out.
many
It's
weapons.
all in my
Aaron
head, and I'm like, bro, I know
You
what I
need
want to
to
say.
ask Cale Bonson off camera.
My fault, Kale. Yeah, my fault.
That's what he's here
Uh,
for, man.
No, Cam, it's crazy because I mean I haven't had a chance to talk to you about it since you were in Pluto, but I am also the same. Like I'm very much high on because I think the issue with Kyler is they were expecting Kyler to be a superstar, and I don't think he has to be that in Kevin O'Connell's offense. I think Kevin O'Connell's offense will utilize Kyler's strengths and avoid his weaknesses. I think Kyler in Arizona too many times was asked to play to those weaknesses. Hey, we know you're not good at this. We need you to do it. And it's like, why? Because other systems, they're like, no, we're just not going to do what you're not good at. There's no reason to do it. If you struggle doing this, why am I going to make you do it? And so I think Kevin O'Connell's going to understand it. They're going to play to his strengths. Is it going to win in a Super Bowl or end in a Super Bowl? Probably not. But I think
Also,
they're
when-
going to have a good season.
When quarterbacks get to Kevin O'Connell, they know that's it. If it don't work,
Oh, it's
So
over
they're
with.
more prone to listen to their coaching, and not try to,
Unless
be
you
the
nine, baby. What's
not
up?
nine,
man.
nine,
Oh, and
nine.
then I like Baker, contract year, and he's pissed at the organization. I'm curious if most people play well on a contract year, but he's kind of pissed off that they are hesitant to
He-
offer him a long term.
Yeah.
So I'm
The
curious.
one thing that I'm very very curious on Baker is because obviously OU guy, I always root for Baker, even what I'm saying, just what it is, except when he was in Cleveland because we're not doing that.
We know.
Baker tends to get himself in trouble by doing stuff like this, by trying to go against an organization. And
Mm.
I know why he's doing it, but maybe don't like in a contract year coming out publicly and saying stuff like you don't think that they're looking at it and saying, all right, cool, we're gonna make everything harder for you now. We're gonna make bad decisions. We're gonna make
We're good.
because you're proving to us that you can carry us. Show us that you can carry us.
Let's
We're gonna make
trade the
bad
left
transactions.
tackle. Let's
Yep.
trade Emeka Egbuka. Let's trade.
Though we're not bringing Mike Evans back.
Yeah.
You do have a Mecca Ibuka. What's going to happen with everybody else? Like we're gonna start building for the future right now. You're the sole reason that can keep us from building for the future. But now you're on your own and you have to carry us. If you can, then we'll build around you and give you that money. If you can't and you struggle, then we're moving. Like we're gonna draft a quarterback in the first round next year, player. So
I mean,
I am very
realistically,
curious.
this is year 9 for Baker. I think year
Somewhere
9.
around
2018
there.
was his draft class.
Yeah. So
So
eight, nine, somewhere around there.
yeah.
Ask Kale, bro.
Yo, Kale, how many years has Baker been in the league?
He'll get back to you.
Okay,
Just go ahead.
he's entering his 9th season.
Okay.
So realistically, like what the organization, because he wanted like a 4-year deal, I believe. 'Cause he's been
Yeah, just a long term.
Yeah, he wants a
Yeah.
long
They
term,
wanted
and then he wants
security.
to be paid like I've heard anywhere from like 40 to 60.
Mm.
And
I mean,
for them, they're going to struggle now because the whole Vita Vea situation, and that's one of the things that I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, the organization probably would have kept Vita, and now they're
Over
just like,
him.
oh, no,
Yeah.
I'm saying like they would have just kept him to keep the defense solid, is at least
Yeah.
against the run. Now they're like, now you're gonna have to put up
I
160 points
don't
a week to win.
think overall Tampa Bay likes keeping guys, even if they're franchise guys, for more than like Mike Evans is like the enigma. He's the one guy that stayed over 10 years that they were like him and Levante David. Everybody else 5-6 years. I mean, realistically speaking, and Antoine Winfield is the only other guy that's like been there long term. When it comes to like rookie contract extensions, they typically only extend guys like 2 or 3 years, and then after that, they don't care. So I think overall, like with Baker, he signed like a 2-year deal, or he signed a 1-year deal and then a 2-year deal. He's about to get to year 4 with them overall. That's why they didn't extend him, because they have a history of like not giving guys more than 5 to 6 years on their organization. There's a handful of them every now and again, but no, which I think isn't fair to him. But at the same time, it's like, well, that's the way they've always done it, and they think that that's the way that it works. And sometimes you just got to change it up a little bit, because they're almost like their organization is almost ran like the Cowboys. Like everything is from a family and it's all internal.
Kind of. Only difference is
If I were
they've had
Baker, I'd be
success.
like, if I were Baker,
Yeah,
I'd
they've
go
had more
Tampa,
success. Yeah,
big old middle finger, and go to LA next year. Follow up Matt Stafford. Go win another
yeah, because
Super Bowl.
Ty
Maybe.
Simpson right now ain't looking too. He ain't looking too hot.
Man,
in
it's
training
August
camp.
9th.
We're supposed to give
It's
hot
August
takes.
9th.
Just hearing
Jesus
reports out of
Christ.
training camp.
Yeah,
Deshaun
that's
Watson had his best
saying that
practice.
Ty Simpson isn't Cheeks right now. That's a hot take. Internet thinks he's a hot guy because you turn it on and everybody's like, look at him right now. Nobody's ever been like, yeah, dog. The whole point is you get to the league where everybody's better, and then you start getting better. But yeah, people, logic doesn't work with people anymore. But let us move off of the NFL and let's go on over to the NBA. And Isaiah and I started this last on Wednesday, Cam, but you're joining into it. But we're doing contenders or pretenders, and the Eastern Conference. Essentially, we're going to go through and pick a team. We'll go through a team and then just say what you think their ceiling is, what their floor is. So ceiling, I think they Eastern Conference Finals, or they can make the finals, or they're hot garbage and they're not even going to make the play in. But give me a second and I'll pull them up. But yeah, give me that conference. There we go.
The
All right,
Washington would no.
the Detroit Pistons.
Cam, I'll let you start. You weren't here last week.
I'll say contender.
No.
Okay. Yeah, but ceiling or
Oh,
floor?
I
What's
see.
their
I see. I
ceiling
see.
or
Yeah,
floor?
yeah, yeah. I got you. Ceiling. I'll say ceiling NBA Finals.
Ooh.
Floor first round. Concern is what is the same concern as last year to me, his shooting, or a secondary playmaker behind Cade. I mean, that they had shooters last year, but when that's all you can do and you don't have a guy that can create a shot behind Cade, that puts a lot of pressure on Cade, especially the way Jalen Duren just fell apart in the playoffs. I also don't think that'll happen again. I don't know what was going on with him during the playoffs, but that the whole year of production, that happened for a reason. So I'll say ceiling NBA Finals, floor first round playoff exit.
I got ceiling, Eastern Conference Finals, floor, first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, I'd probably go same. They did add some sort of volume shooter, getting Isaiah Joe. I just don't know how much they're gonna let him see the floor because their rotations are strange to me at times. Like just watching them in the playoffs, it's like they had that Jenkins guy that would come in and play like 5 minutes, but he wasn't good on defense. But in those 5 minutes, he might go 5 for 5 and have 15 points, or in those 5 minutes, he might go 1 for 5 and get beat on the defensive side of the ball. So it really depends on their rotations. I think that, I agree with Marlon as far as like they could go to the Eastern Conference Finals, like you said, Cameron. Jalen Duren probably will show up in a deeper run in the playoffs this year, but yeah, I'm kind of on the same clip.
Boston.
Eastern Conference Finals.
What's the floor?
Playing.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
See, honestly, I was gonna say my ceiling for them is second round, and the floor is playing as well. It'll be curious. Obviously, I think we can get a bazooka of a year for Jason Tatum, but we could also not get that, and we'll see not a not very good Boston team in an Eastern Conference that is starting to get better.
Yeah,
they have playoff P.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's Eastern Conference Finals max to me.
I'm gonna go second round max, and then their floor is probably the first round because of playoff P. Like losing Jaylen Brown, it's gonna speak volumes throughout the season because I'm looking at that team. And yeah, they play great team basketball, but they live by the three and they die by the three, and that's how Boston's been for a long time. Their strength is moving the ball, but their weakness is like, bro, if Cole Hauser ain't hitting and Peyton Pritchard ain't hitting, and you got to rely constantly on Jason Tatum to create a lot of shots and do that. I think that's where he is still the same Jason Tatum, and he can shoot you out of a game. So I'd have them ceiling second, floor first.
The Knicks.
East Finals. First round.
Same. Exact same.
Yeah, I'd probably put them the same because they just got hotter than fish grease last year. I mean, go through the East like that, the amount of games that they won in a row, like everything clicked for them, but they lost. They lost a really good defensive stopper in Mitch Robinson, and I think that's going to show.
Even if they didn't lose Mitch, I wouldn't be that high on them. I'll keep it a bean. The Eastern Conference was pretty hurt last year, and it wasn't as good as it was this year. Tatum was coming back from an injury still. How the Halliburton was hurt. Like Eastern Conference wasn't as deep. They did get very hot. They did run through the Spurs, but again, I think the Eastern Conference will be deeper this year. But
I just think that they won the finals last
yeah,
year.
yeah,
The hangover. I mean,
Facts.
and I feel like that's a team full of people that are gonna like they won the finals, and that's gonna be the stigma. And so like the
Dirk and
offseason
Dallas?
work, they're not cerebral. Yeah, like I don't feel like they're cerebral at all.
Yep. Cleveland,
Second round
same,
playing.
same, exact same.
Yeah.
They're not interesting to me.
No.
No disrespect. They're just Cleveland's been one of those teams that is supposed to take it off for like the last 3 years, and they just
it's so weird. Yeah, every time they get into the playoffs, they just don't show up like they're supposed to. Even adding James,
Bro,
like
I'll even go. Well, never mind. That's hot take.
save it.
I mean, all
No,
right.
go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was
Go.
gonna say, I'll even go to say that I think this is it for that version of Cleveland.
Yeah.
When they don't make the finals or the East Finals, they're gonna blow that shit up. They're probably
Yeah.
gonna sell off Evan Mobley.
Yep.
They're definitely not gonna re-sign James Harden. Like Donovan Mitchell may stick around, but
May ain't nobody taking that damn contract
Mm.
on. He just signed. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's there.
Yeah.
They'll just try to rebuild around him, but I agree. I don't even think
there's so
much.
much smoke around Evan Mobley being traded,
Yeah.
like being tradable. Like there's got to be a reason for it.
I know a team. Toronto.
East Finals, second round.
has the deal gone through yet?
I don't know. I read something yesterday about Kawhi that he had that fake business or whatever that is. So we'll see. If the deal went through, I agree. If it did not, first round play-in team.
Play in, baby.
Those are my ceilings.
It all hinges on the
Kawhi.
deal.
But even if the deal goes through Eastern Conference and then play in, because there's a high chance that Kawhi plays 30 games and that's it. But
Yeah.
maybe that cold ass weather up in Toronto, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe it helps.
we back in the 6.
Yeah. What about Atlanta? The Hawks. Pause.
Man, I like what they're
Hawk.
doing, man. They're going to be by far the best defensive team in the league. It's not even close. Like they might win games 80-72. Like
Old school.
Yeah.
80s
My God.
basketball, man.
Lockdown, baby.
I'll say
I got him in
I'll
the-
say second round, first
yeah,
round.
Same.
I just don't
Okay.
know if they have any much offense.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I agree. Philly.
The world
Obviously.
champions.
finals, and second round is what I'll say.
Finals and first round, just because there's a world where two of their stars miss significant time and miss playoff series because they're hurt.
Yeah.
Isaiah, did you give you?
Yeah, I
He
said
just said yeah.
champions.
I was like, yeah, that's all I heard. What's the floor?
Second round.
No
It's like, all
floor.
right, wait, wait. Yeah, I was like,
Champions.
guys,
There
just
is no
gonna keep
floor.
going. Yeah, first round pick, Orlando.
Play in, miss playoffs.
Ooh.
Play in or lottery is what I'm going to say.
I'll say first round or lottery. Yeah.
They
I mean, they were supposed
Paolo
to take that league this year. They were
Banchero-
terrible.
They
There's some
did deal
goal-
with injury though, right?
Oh, everybody deals with injury. Fuck that.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I am saying
who got hurt?
was Bain was
Franz
hurt, Wagner,
Wagner?
wasn't he? And Frank,
Wagner missed a lot.
Wagner missed
Yeah.
a lot too. So I think they'll be better, but I still
Which-
the lead
Banchero
that they're going to
got hurt,
take.
too,
They're not the, you
For
say
a
who?
little while. Banchero?
Yes,
Like
yes.
there was a little while where they were missing both Wagner and Banchero.
Yes, I think
Mm.
I'm with you, Cam. They've been supposed to make that jump and they just haven't.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I think they can get to the first round. I think they can take somebody 5 or 6, depending on who they play. But they're not anyone who worries me. Charlotte.
What are we talking about?
Lottery.
Both-
Lottery.
Both of them.
Lottery.
Both of them. Ceiling is you know where y'all are, bud. Make out like a pro. Miami. I mean, they have the greatest scorer of all time,
Yeah.
and Giannis.
I'll say first round and lottery.
Same. Well,
I
I'll
got
say
it in
I'll say
second
ceiling.
round.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him second round because again, seeding matchups and things. I think they could get somebody, especially if they're a high seed and they catch somebody like Cleveland, who's not gonna
Yeah.
play no defense and stop them from getting to the rim. A pick and roll between Giannis and Bam. I mean, it's gonna be it'll be good enough to get them to the second round, and then they're 4-1 or something like that.
And to be honest with you, Giannis like wants to play basketball again. I don't think he's wanted to play basketball in like a year.
That's
So
a
that
PR
might-
answer to the media. Motherfucker, he making money to play. That's it.
Hmm.
It's fun to him when he actually can win. If he was a part of that Philly team right now, he would actually enjoy it. Right now, he's
Yeah.
just like, my check is clearing, and I'm in
Yeah.
South Beach. Yeah, we cool. Milwaukee,
Play in lottery.
hot garbage.
Yeah. Lottery. First pick.
Chicago.
Play
Ooh, see, I like second round and lottery.
I'm gonna go first round in lottery.
Mhm.
You say Isaiah? You say play-in?
Play in and lottery.
All right, Brooklyn.
Trash.
What are we talking about? Second overall pick, first overall pick.
Do they own it?
Possibly
don't
getting
think
moved to the WNBA.
I was thinking that low key, but then I mean I was like, man, Ennis Canner, or
Yeah.
Freedom. What the hell is his name?
Royce White. Royce
Royce
White,
White, man.
and Enes Kanter, we identify as.
What is
Freedom
Ennis
now.
Canner's real name now?
Enes Freedom.
Enes Kanter Freedom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray, if you don't get that shit out of my face, I'll slap you for
Hey,
that,
that
shit.
man has fought governments, so
Who was he beefing with in the NBA? Was that Braun?
I mean,
Was it
KD,
no?
Braun.
KD,
Okay.
yeah.
Dana. Actually, not even Dana. I don't even. Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's
Set
get
it
something on
up.
the books.
The Pacers.
I want him to set up Jordan Poole and Draymond again.
Hey,
Let them
nah,
hash it out.
nah.
I don't think that's gonna go.
Give
No,
Jordan Poole another
yeah,
shot.
I think it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I was about to say. You trying to give him Herb Dean as the ref too, so he just
Yeah.
fight back, fight back.
Fight back.
Defend yourself.
Defend yourself.
Defend yourself.
After the first point, you remember
They
the
can't
Come
even
on,
get their
man.
hand
Show me
up to
something.
cover.
Show me
Hey,
something.
Come on.
I know Isaiah knows because we watched the 30 for 30. Cam, did you ever watch Tommy Morrison, the dude who played what was his name in Rocky
Yeah, I know
Five?
who
Tommy-
yeah, machine
yeah,
gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see him get knocked
He
out
got
by
knocked out. Yeah,
bro against the
He's-
ropes.
yeah. He was fucking dying, bro. It looked
Yeah.
like fight night. Looked like fight
Sad.
night round 1 or round 2
Sad,
or
yeah.
whatever.
That would be him with Herb Dean. Jordan Poole was sleeping before Draymond even got here and followed through. He was asleep,
bro.
and
would-
Herb would have been like,
I would
Fight
put
back.
them in the ring with the ref that Dana came out and just trashed because he,
Oh,
let, he
was
let
it-
that fighter
Is that
die.
Tyone?
no, I think it
Yeah.
was like, was it Mazzagatti or Yamamoto?
Mario
I think it's
Yamasaki.
Yamamoto.
It was
Yamasaki,
who?
yeah.
Yeah, Yamasaki.
Yamasaki,
Yeah,
yeah.
because he was like, he's too
Just-
fucking busy doing the hard. Yeah.
He's like, God, I just fucking died in there.
And that's what it was. That's what would happen, bro. Because Jordan Poole was out of there. He was fight back
On the pad too. He
Yeah, they
That's
cleared
the-
it. Look, I've been a part of. You know what I'm saying? They cleared. They knew what type of time they seen
the
Draymond's
international-
face, and they just cleared. And it's crazy. This is why I'm telling you. This is why Jordan Poole knew he was gaslighting him, but he was so unbothered that he didn't even look at Draymond. And
Yeah.
I still like. I imagine that Mike Tyson watched Draymond punch Jordan Poole, and he was just like, "Ooh, that was great form. He hit him, and he stepped. Did you see how he stepped through? He."
Draymond like low key
crazy
almost threw a
because-
Superman punch. He was.
It's
he
crazy
came, like,
because a
all in.
single punch ended a dynasty.
Yeah, twice. Steve
Yeah.
Kerr watched that shit and was like,
Oh,
Nah.
you're good, Draymond.
he said, Michael punched me and put talent into me. There's no way you were putting anything in a Jordan Poole pause. But Indiana,
Give me second round.
Man, bro.
I think second round and first round, honestly.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
second.
say second round, but I'm gonna say it with caution because god dang, the Halaban man. When people come out and say negative shit about him, bro,
He gets
Bruh,
pretty. He
you
kind
get
of proves
I
them
mad,
don't
wrong.
bruh.
I don't like saying second round, but I'm gonna say second round just because the talent around him I don't feel like is that good. I mean, Nemhard's
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, bro, they got Zubac. You talking
Yeah,
about?
Mm,
baby. Yeah.
they sold the farm for him. I
Zubac
don't
2010, baby, 15 and 16. Kevin Love prime, Kevin Love numbers. He just don't shoot threes.
garbage.
Hey, bro, don't disrespect Zubac. Zubac would have been a Laker legend if Magic Johnson had any damn sense. I'll never forgive you for that, Magic Johnson. You and
He
G
said,
man.
"I ain't gonna be here.
He's
I don't give."
Anyways,
Bro, I gotta mention something. I saw a video today
Oh my god.
of a dude and he was redoing Magic Johnson. He was like the type of passes Magic
oh
Johnson
yeah,
was making, and it was like
basic
a
as
simple pass.
him just running and just bounce passing and then emoting out of it like passing it and then looking away. Like yeah. But you got to
And then
think, bro.
he was like,
You got to think though,
barely
in
dropped
the
it off.
in the 80s, like this type of shit was a magic trick to you know like or
Oh,
yeah.
no, what was that? Family?
I got your nose. Yeah, all that shit.
Remember
People
Family
were
Guy?
that. But Washington,
Give me
Ooh.
second round and missing the playoffs.
I'll say first round, but I think they can give somebody hell in the first round. Like I think they're the Thunder in was it 09,
Yeah,
10, whatever
when they
that
played
was,
the
whenever they
Lakers.
played the Lakers,
Yeah.
where it was like it was very obvious that they were next, they were building, and I think they're not going to be good enough right now to beat a better team, and that's probably who they're going to match up with, like Philly or someone like that. They can scare them though. Maybe they're that Clippers team against Golden State when SGA was a rookie.
East Finals ceiling.
I like it.
I mean, they have the talent to get there. Now a lot of their key members are going to be young, and then your other key members don't play defense or they're hurt all the time. But the talent can get them there if they just buy in and play. But my floor is going to be lottery again.
Just like
I think they have a wide range that
Yeah.
they could hit.
Yeah, I actually in the $100 segment I put my $100 on Washington to win the final. So, but and then last NBA before we get to the would you rather, which young team do you think is getting ready to make that jump in the NBA?
Give me the
young team?
Minnesota Timberwolves, baby. What's up? LaMelo.
I will say-
one.
I'm going to give two teams. One of them I just talked about, Washington,
Yeah, mine's Washington.
Atlanta.
I ain't mad at either one of those two.
If Nickeil Alexander-Walker keeps developing as a scorer, man, and they find some more punch offensively with the collection of defenders they just got, man.
The Lakers.
I think, the Lakers. But they're not young.
Yeah, you're right. I think Atlanta and Washington are probably great. Those two great answers. There's no one. I mean, honestly, looking through, like I don't see Kale. Can you look up and see if there's any? Because all the other young teams, I just think are just not ready. And then the teams that I think that will be back into the playoffs that weren't, they're teams that aren't really young, like the Pacers. Like I think teams that missed because of injuries last year, the Pacers, Miami, whatever, they'll be back, but they're not young. Memphis is ass. Sac is ass.
San Antonio,
Utah.
but they were there, so it's not.
Right,
their
yeah.
jump has already been made.
Facts.
Now they just got to stay there, kind of thing. Dallas, maybe.
The Sacramento Kings
maybe.
and the Dallas Mavericks. No, I'm just kidding
Isaiah,
about
shut up.
Sacramento, but Dallas, yeah.
That's crazy work.
Don't come back on camera and start
you
saying
can't
dumb
pick,
shit.
yeah, you can't pick the Cowboys and then pick the Maverick. What kind of bias ass homer
Why
shit
don't you
is
just move
that?
to fucking Dallas?
Yeah.
You know?
What kind of
Let's go.
shit?
I'm just-
Anyways,
you know, I mean, they had potential. They got potential. They have a 30. They had a Danhausen put a 30-year curse on him. How old is Danhausen? Probably in his 30s. I'm just saying he can come out publicly.
I think
and say,
Danhausen probably a little. He's a young buck. Hey, Kel, look that up.
Hey, can you pull that up, Cam?
Yeah, come on, Dan. He's 35, so yeah, you was right. Man, Kale be on it too. All right. Well, we're gonna get to the would you rather, right? Closing it out and then give some hot takes and we'll be cool. So, first one, would you rather have a top 5 quarterback with an average defense or a top 5 defense with an average quarterback?
Man, with where football is now, I would say a top 5 quarterback, average defense. And my example is LSU in 2019.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get a defense that can just slow down another offense, and then you have a quarterback that can sling the shit out of it, I mean, now, like the way we grew up in that style of football, I would rather be the opposite. I'd rather have like what
Dilfer
OU
is
was
a
last
Super
year.
Bowl winning quarterback in the
Well,
early
so is
Yeah.
Pat
2000s.
Mahomes.
Yes, just keep. Yeah, I was gonna say keep in mind, it's not saying like a top 5 quarterback with a bad defense. Like
Yeah.
your quarterback's not having to score 50 points. It's an average defense, so we're thinking 16th, 17th, which isn't that
No,
bad.
I-
Like they're probably giving up like 20, which is
I think
average.
you guys misheard me. In the era of football, like you had mentioned, like
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it
my
meant
fault.
more to have a great defense. And that's why I
Yes.
said Trent Dilfer was
Oh,
a
yeah, I got you, I
Super
got
Bowl
you, I
winning
got you.
Brad Johnson was a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He played for like 6 teams. Rich Gannon got there. Yeah, now it means more to have a top 5 QB. But for argument's sake, is Sam Darnold now a top 5 QB? Because he just won a Super Bowl.
Okay, hear me out. No. Is he on the trajectory? Yes, because if you look by the numbers over the last 2 years, Sam Darnold has top 3 quarterback numbers.
Mhm.
And he won a Super Bowl. So
Mhm.
Sammy comes out this year and at least has a good season and he continues what he's been doing. Yes. He's
Were they a top 5 defense, Seattle?
fuck yeah, they were a top 5 defense.
I just don't
I
But
mean,
remember.
they were
That's why I
also
asked.
putting
they
up
might have been-
30.
yeah, I was gonna say I think they were top, like they may have been either top 3. They were really like that. But yeah, either way, because I think we've seen some real good defenses with average quarterbacks as of late, and they get to the playoffs and lose because those average quarterbacks, like Houston last year.
Mhm.
That's an average quarterback with the top 5 defense, and they,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
No,
saying?
and the opposite in Cincinnati. You have somebody
Yep.
that should be a top 5 QB with a ass defense, and they don't
Yeah.
Well,
win.
also, what's the argument for Josh Allen? Because at one point, they were a top 5 defense, and he was a top 5 quarterback, and it just
Lamar
didn't work
Jackson.
out.
No, I was
Lamar
gonna say
Jackson's
Pat
same.
Mahomes. Yeah, Pat Mahomes is why Josh.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
they, I mean, you that 13 seconds, bro. He
Yeah.
was making it
It's
do what
kind
it
of
do,
crazy
bro.
because the last 2 Super Bowl champions were average quarterbacks with great defenses. And Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
I mean,
Just like yeah, it's. I don't think you can go wrong either way. I just
I
think it's
think the-
harder to do it the way that they're doing it because you have to be so. If your quarterback is top 5 and the defense is average, you don't have to hit with everything because your quarterback's
Yeah.
going to elevate your offense, right?
Mm.
If your quarterback isn't elevating, you have to hit everywhere else. You can't. Your wide receiver room has to be great. Your offensive line has to be great. You have to have a great running game. You have that. Your defense has to be great as well. If you have that top 5 quarterback, maybe your running backs you can get by with mud. You know what I mean? You don't have to have that deep running back room or whatever. You don't have to have Derrick Henry. But I mean, either
well,
way,
I would say for argument's sake, it's easier with a top 10 quarterback than a top 5 quarterback because, like, for what Cameron had mentioned, like, hey, both last Super Bowl champion quarterbacks are top 5 quarterbacks.
well, but again, they're not top 5 quarterbacks in like the mindset of everyone, right? But when you
Mhm.
look back at the numbers, Sam Darnold has been a top 3 quarterback the last 2 years. So if you're looking at it from just a mindset of who do we feel like has been for like the last 6 to 7 years that we're going to continue to mention, You're going to get your Lamars, your Josh Allen's, your Patrick Mahomes, etc. But just the small sample size of the last 2 years, Sam Darnold's been outplaying all of them.
Mhm.
Even before he got to Seattle. That year he was
Minnesota.
outplaying them, but So he's got the tape. It's just it's
I'm
only
baiting
been
you guys
2
to
years.
say that Jalen Hurts is a top 10 quarterback right now.
You said what?
I'm baiting you to say that Jalen Hurts is a top 10 quarterback.
Why? Because this shit
'Cause
was.
he's
I
got
mean,
a
I
Super
think
Bowl.
I think
And
he
he was an MVP candidate.
Yeah, but he won a Super Bowl and he threw for 2,900 fucking yards in
How many rushing
2025.
TDs?
Not that many. Saquon Barkley was it? Right? You're not gonna
You
gaslight
can't
me.
help the fact. You
I
can't help the
that
fact
what?
that Saquon ran
mean-
for 2K.
Okay, well then Nick Foles is a top 10 quarterback. There we go. Keep it pushing. Yeah, good attempt.
Isaiah, you
Good
ain't got to
attempt.
bait. You ain't got to bait me, man. I think Jalen's top 10.
I think
For
he's
what
a
he
top
gives-
10
what he
quarterback
gives
too,
you.
but he ain't a top 5.
No. And that's not a knock on Jalen. That's just, there are people with just
Tired of
more.
slander on my boy.
I mean, I would take Jalen over a lot of he's probably like 3 or 4 to me as far as like would I take him on my team. And it's not just because of what he produced, like his production. I value his stoic nature, his locker room leadership,
Heart of a
his
champion.
leadership on the field. Like,
Yeah, it's just
I don't know.
everything
There's a lot
that
that
you
I-
get.
Yeah.
Everything you get as a passer from Jalen Hurts, you can get from Jared Goff. And I like Jared Goff too, but I also knew that if you make Jared Goff beat you, which I said on this podcast last year, he's not going to beat you. It's everything around him, just like with Jalen Hurts. If you make Jalen Hurts have to beat you, he's not going to beat you.
That's what he
keep
did
his
in
ass
the
in-
Super Bowl.
You know why? Because the game plan wasn't to stop Jalen. It was to stop Saquon, who broke
Yeah.
records.
And-
That's why.
and that's
Load the
where
box,
they
keep Jalen
fudged
contained.
up because Jalen Hurts
Yeah, they
balled in that
fudged
Super
they
Bowl.
fudged up, but would you I mean, I'm not you know who would have gotten they would have ran every fucking coach out of Kansas City if they would have came out and emptied the box and let Saquon run for 400 yards in the Super Bowl.
That's the
They would have
beauty in the
walked
game,
every
baby.
no, it was
He can't
Saquon.
help that he got Saquon on his team. Okay, he went to the Super Bowl with Miles Sanders, who's the third string running back in Dallas right now. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying. I feel like you're knocking my boy.
I'm not.
he got
Nick
blessed with
Foles did
Saquon.
the same thing.
Nick Foles got hotter than fish grease.
What do you think Jalen Hurts did his first run, big dog? That was it.
He's been twicey though.
Saquon was the
Twicey.
reason he got there the second time. You know it, and we all know it. Anybody that knows football understands that Saquon is better at his job than Jalen Hurts is at his. That's not a hot take. It's not a hot take.
I know.
That would be like saying fucking Barry Sanders is better at his job than Jalen Hurts is better at his job. We understand it's a fact. Good attempt though. Would you
I'm in the
rather
battle?
build around Luka or Shea?
Shay.
I think it's easier to build around Shea.
Yeah.
You don't have to. It's more flexible with the type of player that you can go search for.
Yes.
I feel the same way about Shea as I do about Jalen. He's a better leader for his team.
Heart of a
He doesn't whine and cry every time stuff doesn't go his way. He damn
He damn
You
sure
gonna take
was
that,
in
Morgan?
game 6 and 7.
You go.
listen.
Hey,
Was
Morgan,
that-
don't let
that's-
this slander
that-
happen, baby.
The only reason I bring it up is because everybody said all year you get a favorable whistle. That's why he's not crying. The second he didn't get that favorable whistle, he started him and coach was out there on people's asses. And all I'm saying is that's all I was. The reason it's easy to not complain when the calls are in your favor.
I think what I'm getting at, because everybody complains. I guess what I should have said was he doesn't.
Constant.
He
like
doesn't
Luka.
not run back and play
Yeah.
defense. Like he'll get fouled and he'll flop and flail on the ground and he'll throw his hands up, but then he runs back and plays defense. He doesn't stay on one side of the court complaining, upset, showing out. And I think he's like, I don't know.
Well,
He's
initially
super
that
measured
was
on the mic, so
yeah.
it's easy for a team to embrace being around him and to build that
kinda-
culture.
To kind of follow what you mentioned, Cameron. I think too, like when they first started to put things together, that was the all the analysts were talking about how good their defense was, and their star was also playing said defense. And he was not one of the better defenders at his position, but like extremely, like he could hang. It didn't matter.
Mhm.
Like he was playing good defense. He was running back on the ball. I think Luca's mentality at times is like, "Hey, I'm a fucking hooper. So if I don't get my call, like that's bullshit." And he kind of drags ass to get back on
Yeah.
defense. Um, Also, too, I think Luca has leadership qualities. I think he understands the game at a high clip, but I don't know if he's reached that point in his career where he's ready to kind of like actually imprint that on other people. I think Austin was showing flashes before Luca got there. And I think LeBron was the one that was kind of tutoring him and helping him out with that stuff. I think now Luca is kind of at that point in his career where like everybody on his team, he has to bring them up at the same time. Whenever he was in Dallas, like Kyrie was the established star. Like he really he knew what he wanted for people, but I think he has to turn over that leadership leap leaf to get there. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Different styles of leadership. I would also, just to play devil's advocate, it may be easier to say that it's easier to build around Shea than it is for Luca because Shea's already won a championship, but Shea's also had way more help building a team than Luca has. Way more assets, way more things to develop, way more input into an organization for a longer period than Luca had. I think Luca did drag a worse team to the finals than Shea did.
Yes.
So I think it's easier to build around Shea. I don't know if it's. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think it's bad either way. It's just if you give me 800 first round picks to build around Luca, I'm pretty sure I'd do that too. It wouldn't be hard. You know, you get what I'm
Hey
saying? But
man, you can't hate the player, hate the game, man.
eh,
Sometimes it's the GMs that have a huge hand in that, and I think when
no
Mark
shit.
Cuban's
That's why me and
so
Cameron were saying that Caleb Williams was better than Jalen Hurts, jackass. Anyways, would you rather win a championship this year or make the conference championship for 5 straight years in any
Win the,
sport?
win the championship.
Yeah, facts.
yeah.
That's what
Facts.
it's all
Like,
about.
I'm not getting my ass kicked in the conference championship
Can
5
you
years in a row,
imagine?
bro.
Imagine, bro. Think of how the Buffalo
Bro.
Bills feel right now.
I'd rather do that in the Super Bowl than go to, because if I go to the conference championship that many times, I feel like the Killer Bees. They go to the conference finals and then the Patriots
Yeah.
kill them.
hmm
Bro,
cool,
and
bro.
like
Or the
I lived
Jaguars.
through, we all
Mhm.
wow.
No, I'm
We
saying
all-
y'all killed
I
us.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said it with the face and
Oh, like y'all are
With
ass?
the undertone,
Yeah.
with
My
the
bad, bro.
undertone.
yeah, I didn't
of-
like that. I didn't appreciate it.
It was
I
peppered
watched
with they suck.
we all lived through the first Thunder run, and when they lost the finals, we all thought that's all right. They'll be back, and then we never got back. So
They didn't
I'd
get back
rather
for
win and finish the
14
Just get it
job.
up. Yeah. I'd
Yeah,
rather
we'll
win
finish it
right
out.
now and just get Dirk. I'm a
Mhm.
party for 3 years and then retire. I'm a
That's
champion,
why,
baby.
like
Can't take that from 'em. That's the biggest thing. You can never take that championship from 'em unless you put the asterisk by the bubble championship of the Lakers.
And even then, you're not going to take it away from him because it's still
Yeah.
recognized as a championship.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Go fuck yourself, Isaiah.
I don't like the asterisk, man. I hate that's stupid
I'm just
to me.
playing. They won
I
a
know.
championship. Everybody was
No, they
there.
didn't. They
I would
suck.
argue that it was a harder championship to win because it was like AAU ball. You had no home court advantage, which you would have had
Yeah.
throughout the whole playoff. Like,
Mhm.
I mean,
I like home court. Hold on, I forgot to add this one.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine how like the Indiana Pacers feel. They've been to the finals. They've been in a lot of conference finals. Never won one. Went to Game
Mhm.
7 2 years ago. Your guy just completely ruptures his Achilles. Like, yeah, no, you got to win one. Conference championship. I mean, yeah, it's cool that you get there, but you saw what happened to the Spurs. They won the conference finals and they acted like they won the championship. And
Just like Pat Bev.
yo, that was a play-in game. That
Hey,
was
bro.
even worse.
Would you rather be the best player on a terrible team or the fifth best player on a championship team?
Fifth best player on the championship team.
Man,
That's not
fuck
even a
all
question.
that. I'm selfish. What sport actually? Let me ask you this. Because in football, if I'm the fifth best team like option, okay, bro.
Yeah, that's
The
fine by
fifth
me.
best on, yeah, I'm cooking. But the fifth, like, I'm the worst player on the court. I'm Andre Roberson. Like, no, bro, I'm cool. I'm not finna get no sponsorship deals from that. But if I'm the best,
You'll get local
and
sponsorships,
I
baby.
can get, man, you
You'll
see how that
get
shit works on 2K. You get
that
250
Norman.
VC for that, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I want that.
Chrysler Jeep.
I want to be talked about as if I'm gonna get us there. I'm scoring 50. My names are gonna be etched in the history books. And at the
Okay,
end,
well,
when the
mhm.
game is on the line, Isaiah, you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm shooting that.
Step back.
I don't
Well,
care,
okay.
bro.
Okay, so I think sport by sport, if we break it down, right? So, baseball, being the fifth best player on your baseball team,
On the
you're in a pretty
championship
good
team,
spot.
yeah, give me that.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Mhm.
Basketball, you kind of want to be the guy,
brother. Hold on.
We're
Because
talking about
if I'm the
pitching and
if I'm the
hitting.
best player on a baseball team on a major league, I am
You're
making
Mike Trout.
I am making $1 trillion.
Yeah,
You
you're
gotta
Mike
weigh your
Trout.
options, bro.
Yeah,
What's wrong with being Mike Trout, bro? You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's great about being Kike Hernandez?
You win. You make a lot of money, and you're a champion. Okay,
And
I got you.
you go into the World
Isaiah.
Series every year.
I got you. Mike Trout is gonna win the championship before he hangs him up.
Where?
He's going to the
Where?
Dodgers. What you mean?
Facts.
Yeah, he's about to sign, man.
Facts.
I
He'll
think
be
it
like a
depends on, like-
WWE superstar, right? He's like, I only got to show up to work like a couple times a week.
Man, stop
Show
hating
up
on
for a
bro.
I
couple
think for me, it
hours.
would depend on my upbringing. Like, because I believe in taking care of your people. So, like, if I had a not so wealthy upbringing and everything was a grind to get to where I was, I'd probably take the money. I'd chase the money and be the
Yeah.
be the number one on a team. And if you win a championship that way, cool. And it means so much more because you were the number one. But if if you don't, you don't. You still made a lot of money, and your whole family is set up and taken care of, and your kids' are taken care. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's probably how I feel.
Facts.
I-
Fuck
See, that's what I'm
championships.
saying. Yeah, and
Well-
it depends what sport. Like I said, if I'm the fifth
Yeah.
best player in NFL, I'm making really good money too. Baseball, same kind of way. Basketball, the
I'm
fifth best
also
player
like you
is
though, Marlon.
vet
Like,
minimum.
bro,
Yeah.
I would want to be the number one because I like that pressure. I want that shit. Like, yeah, give me a step back, pull up,
Win a
transition,
game,
bad shot.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Hell yeah, 2K back in the day. I'm throwing up everything. I'm trying to unlock these badges, bro. That's what I'm trying to
remember
do.
when Paul George called gay.
You're not
He
wrong.
was the best player on Indiana getting Gatorade commercials, and
I gotta have it.
yeah,
I gotta have
that's my
that shot. I gotta have that shot.
That's a bad shot. That's a bad shot. Yep. Ooh, I mean, yeah, definitely the out of the three major sports, I think the fifth best player on a baseball team and on a football team, you're still making a bag.
Yeah, give me that championship, bro.
Yeah.
Basketball, nah, bro. You got to see me. I got to be the star on a bad team. I don't care. Put me on Washington right now, bro. Right in the Capitol.
And I mean, let's go across the pond where it's a little more popular on a like being on like the one of the best soccer teams. If you're the fifth best player, you're still a star,
Yeah.
and you're still making a lot of money too.
Yeah, you're making $1 billion to be a star playing next to like Ronaldo or Messi or somebody.
Mhm.
If you're the best player on a bad team in soccer, you're never talked about. Ever. They don't give a fuck. They're like your ass. Soccer culture is honestly very old school, like American sports culture, where
Yeah.
if you're not winning, they do not care. It's
Yeah.
shifted now, and it's like, hey, this dude is just really good. It's just but
I feel like soccer gets treated like small town Texas football. Like you got to win, and you got to win, and if you don't win, we hate everything about you because the culture comes from that city, from that club, because it's your city's club. Like they take a lot of pride in that.
what if,
Over
what
in
about
Europe,
this? What about this one? Before we get to the hot takes and rapper, hockey. You want to
For
be
the
the
fifth
best
best
player on the
player.
bad team? You want to be
Bro, no,
Shorzy?
I
Or
want to
you-
be the defenseman, man. Because if you're the best player, bro, you got to target the whole fucking game. People are
Yeah,
like,
I
they gonna try
want-
to
I
take
want
you
killing.
out.
Fifth best
Yep.
player, bro. That's all I want. In
Yep.
hockey, surround me with superstars, and I'll
Yeah.
be the defender.
Yeah,
I'll make
I'll
sure
clean up
people
the
go.
trash.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you need to fight, bet. Like, Ronald,
Let
I don't
me
even
be
care.
that guy.
Yeah,
I'm
I-
clipping ankles, baby. I'm swiping the shit out of.
Yeah, facts. Well, we got to the end of the show. If you've been rocking with us, thank you. Again, we're on YouTube, all the other socials. We'll be on TikTok soon. Gentlemen, let's start laying out some of y'all's hottest takes. We got NFL training camp. We have preseason. NBA's right around the corner. We're a couple months away. College football, WWE, UFC, Makachev versus Ian Machado Cutgary. We
Yes.
have a lot going on. What's some hot takes to lead the people?
Cameron, why don't you go ahead and start because you kind of alluded to a UFC. hot
Ian
take,
Machado,
so
Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not finna.
Froze.
If Cameron's saying it on UFC, I'm not gonna say it's a hot take because he picked the full White House card, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah,
I think he. Oh man, I think he's lagging. Oh
boy, that take
we
was so
got-
hot that he froze.
Yeah, he said, "Well, my S just died."
Well,
Well, fantastic. You better find a charger ASAP because I was ready to hear it.
This
Look at his
guy-
face;
well,
it's still
it's-
frozen.
hey, it's cool. He'll eventually disappear. Well, it looks like we giving hot takes again this week because Cameron's
Yes,
too
sir.
rich to.
Plug in his laptop.
I mean, I'm not finna act like he's not right. I think Ian Machado Gary could. I think because he's a bigger guy. We'll see. I'm interested in it. I'm not very interested in that full card just because of it's not a banger pause and
Yeah,
it is
well, I
in
mean,
August.
2 championship fights.
Yeah, no,
so
I don't think
it's
it'll
not
be bad. I just don't think it's one of those. It's going to be a banger if that makes sense. But
Mhm.
what I'll say is I expect Islam to handle it. But if not, then hey, maybe UFC does need another superstar. But Isaiah, give me a hot take.
Man, I've been speculating and I've been debating and watching a lot of NFL stuff and call me crazy, but I think the Cleveland Browns are going to make the playoffs this year. I think it's possible. I think they can do it. And the reason I say that, sometimes stats kill opinions. Their defense still good, right? They still got a good defense. I think Marlon is froze as well, or he's just frozen in my take. Deshaun Watson was sub 500 in 2 years of work. And I think him coming back and having a full camp and him coming back and maybe trying to work out some of that mental strain that he's been under for the past couple of years, I think they have a real chance to compete. I think if within that division, Marlon, a 9-8 team, as you so know very well, can make the playoffs. It's all about tiebreakers and it's all about, strength of schedule and stuff like that. I think the Cleveland Browns have a real shot of making the playoffs this year. Though they will get first round in the wild card, but I think they have a real opportunity. Todd Monken is he's a good OC.
Isaiah,
I think
stop
he will
it.
calm the waters.
Isaiah, stop it.
I think they got a chance.
Isaiah, stop it, bro.
Bro, that's a hot take.
Every
If I was-
team in the AFC North always gets every excuse going into the season. Or coming out of a season. Oh, Lamar, everybody wasn't healthy. It was the coach's fault. It was this. Oh, it's Zach Taylor's fault. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. And everyone always feels like everybody has a chance to win the AFC North when everybody knows who's winning the AFC North.
Oh my god.
You see who's winning the AFC North. The Cleveland Browns have no chance. That's a great hot take, Isaiah. But my hot take is staying on par and letting everybody around the league know and understand what's coming in the league in the next few years. And I'm telling y'all right now that there will be an MVP quarterback coming from Pennsylvania, not Philly. No, we're talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers. And who will that quarterback be? That quarterback will be no other than Drew Aller.